Okay, stream is up and running. Hello and welcome to the Sunday Funday on the 24th of September 2023. Iceman still has problem with his computer. He had to reinstall the whole system. I assisted him, but we did not make it so he could stream today because there was a big problem that he tried to fix with a Microsoft technician. But here I am, so as always we wait for the guys to spawn in and get prepared for the flight, and I'll be right back. So let's get the guys on the communications in. Hello Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you guys doing a specific flight?
Yeah, it's just some kind of a spare flight because we had to do it fast. So I took Germany, Frankfurt, it's Stuttgart, Nuremberg, and Munich. So it's a 2-hour flight in a helicopter.
Okay.
Just realised me Nuremberg. I need to re-download it.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
We take care of this at the end of the flight, Chris.
And I'm back.
Hello, Bat.
I think. Uh-huh. I can't find the applause.
So, Grantley, are you going to take us to see your home airfield near Nuremberg? Little detour?
Yeah, we will pass it, I think, on the way to Munich. So is everybody on the tarmac and ready to go?
Ready.
Yep, I'm set.
Ready for departure?
Okay, so in honor to Posada,
Let's go.
in honor to Chris' son,
Yeah, man, one thing.
And in honour to CC. Nobody.
Gone, gone.
Come on, go, go, go!
No, it's Cece. I'm gone already.
Alright, so why am I hearing myself as...
Mutual stream, maybe.
No,
Or
it's my game sound's coming in. My audio's coming in on game sound. Antler? Why is that?
I have no clue, Iceman. I would have to look at it, and I can't do that while flying and
We
streaming.
just went through it. Yeah, okay.
By the way, the first airport we are flying to, it's Stuttgart in the southwest of Germany, and it was a big German airport. They totally forgot to include it into the SIM as the SIM came out. And so there were a lot of complaints from German guys, but it's there. Yeah, it's there now.
I remember that.
How can you not put Stuttgart in?
I don't know. You have to ask them what they smoked or drunk.
Yeah, I want some. Preferably the first.
I'm easy, either or both. Whatever.
Yeah, and I think for the next Sunday Funday I will prepare a flight for the Eastern Europe update. So Croatia, Dubrovnik, for example, looks really great.
Yeah, I was flying around Zagreb yesterday.
Zagreb, Afghanistan. Was it?
No, Zagreb.
It's
Is that
Serbia.
in Germany? Ah, Serbia. Hey, where's Zoxes? Do you guys know Zox?
Yeah, we know
Negative.
Zox.
Yep.
Yeah, Zox has flown with us off and on since BMG and I were running the world tour.
Yeah, yeah. I introduced Zox to Hype Club.
Yep. Zox comes in every now and again, sure.
Okay.
He sure does.
I haven't seen him in a while. Well, I suppose I haven't been on myself, so can't
I
talk.
haven't seen him really in a while either. Oh, yes.
See, they've done Frankfurt really well on this sim.
You been getting a lot of rain over there, Chris?
Always, always.
Yeah, a friend sent me video of her apartment. She, for some reason, it just started leaking like crazy. It was awful. It was like a waterfall coming in.
Well, we keep getting the tail end of these hurricanes.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, we had one of those a couple of months ago, going through Los Angeles, Southern California.
Oh, no.
I see even Cornwall had some massive waves.
Yeah,
You-
well, sort of Cornwall, anywhere over sort of where we are, Manchester, anywhere in the west, we tend to be the first to get hit by the stuff off the Atlantic.
Yeah.
So we tend to be unlucky with the sort of wet and windy stuff.
Yeah, well, I was there for August, and I left Manchester like on the 10th of September, and it was so nice and hot, but I hear it's pretty crazy the weather there.
Yeah, will you come back with our weather, please?
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah, it's not. It's just been a bad summer all round.
I won't lie, it was pretty. I was sweating.
Yeah, it's like anywhere. It's nice. It's nice, but for the most part, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, I found Temple Mount. There we go. Quite hard to find, actually. Yeah, the bulldog, my sister's bulldog, didn't do too well with the heat, and he almost died. Like, we had to stop 2 hours and just like try and get the dog to breathe, because you know those dogs, they don't do too well in the heat.
No,
You guys hear that?
What's that?
can't hear anything nice.
You don't hear that, right?
Nope.
Is the city of David? Ah.
Audio.
In a minute.
Now you heard it? No.
Nope.
Voodoo magic.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it into Discord. I mean, on game sound. That's alright. We'll worry about it.
Where do you run Discord at the moment? On Streamer or Gamer?
Yes, Gamer. So that's where I gotta change it.
Yeah, let me think it over. My head is so full the last 2 days.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Oh, hello, Bossman Gaming. Welcome to the stream.
Take it, shout outs aren't working at the moment.
Probably not. Nothing's working.
Well, hello, Steve, then, anyway.
Oh, so hi.
Hello,
So
Steve.
So
Hey,
Steve's
Steve's in
there.
the chat.
So welcome to Steve from High Performance Group.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Oh, is he in Twitch?
Yeah.
Ah. Hello, Steve. Yeah, shout-outs are not working.
Oh, I'm doing great, Bossman. Thanks for asking. How about you? Yeah, I had some issues with Iceman's PC the last 2 days,
I
so
have reinstalled the store.
now I am on duty to stream for him. He had to restall his whole computer, so it was a lot of work. And I think after the 22H2 Windows update, he was no longer able to start the sim. And that after a clean install, so this is really ridiculous. No, it's annoying.
Let me land by the western wall.
The good news is the store's working again.
Ah,
So, we go to Xbox app.
I blow the yarmulkes off.
Bloody Emika's off?
Yeah, I'm landing by the western wall. So I'm blowing the yarmulkes off.
Okay, so
Ooh,
Grantler,
okay.
did you announce the flight?
It didn't work.
I did an intro.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like Bossman.
We'll be about the flight. And or the fact that my flight sim is or is not working.
Yeah, let's see. So now if you did a repair, maybe you
I'm
can join us
loading
on
in.
the flight.
I'm loading.
Did you get the splash screen, the opening logos?
Nope. We got that.
This
little
is the
circle went
outside.
halfway around one time and stopped.
Ah.
Well, it always does that. Does one time around and waits. Goes one time around and comes up with the splash screen.
Oh, Bossman, I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if
had
there's
that.
any South African in the chat.
Hourglass is taking its time. And it found No splash. Okay.
So still 24 minutes to fly to the first airport, Stuttgart. The airport that was forgotten in the sim when it was released. So let's hope it's there.
Mm.
We don't need no stinking runways.
Yeah, I missed that one. I don't find it.
I'll be back.
Hi.
Hey Grantler, I was wondering, you know, you can see all this white material below us, and it looks like sand. It's not. It can't be sand though. You know what it might be?
It looks like a light green on my side, not like sand. And
I see. Yeah.
yeah, and the golden fields, I think it's just wheat that's ready to harvest.
Yeah, mine it's like almost white. Some of the patches between the hills.
Yeah, it looks like because the light is coming from the right side, and it's always on the right side of the mountains, so it might be just too much light that makes it that bright.
Could be.
Grantler, Bossman Gaming's asking you a couple of questions there in your stream.
Yeah, I spoke to him. Because I don't know the South African fella, and he asked me what happened to Iceman's computer.
BMG, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, if I'm talking to the stream, I'm not pressing my push the talk button because I don't want to bother you with all my talking. I'm just trying to do some entertainment like Iceman does, but I'm not that good as an entertainer.
I don't matter. Who are you kidding?
I can see exactly what you mean, Richard. It looks like there should be a river there or something. It's just been replaced by a load of white.
Yeah, it's odd.
Mm.
Do you guys pass like a radio mast, like a red and white painted radio mast on one of the hills?
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
Mind you, you're at 5,000, you two, aren't you?
Yeah, we're a little high.
Yeah, I was checking all the stream stuff and I forgot that I had my mode set to VS and I was still climbing.
Thank you. Take care. I'm on the Temple Mount. I've actually literally but yeah, watch this. If I take off, all the dudes floating. Yeah. You know, these guys are spiritually high. Here's the Wailing Wall.
Cool, huh?
Wait. So check the dudes. I was trying to play the yarmulkes off. Check there. You can see them there.
BMG, we are streaming live to Discord and all your conversation is on the stream.
Yes, I'm streaming too. I'm on Twitch, so if anyone wants to watch, I'll wait. Sorry, my brother-in-law goes to Israel a lot, so he brought me food, you know. Got to show the man. I hope you guys don't mind that.
Yeah, if you share the fuel food, no problem.
Yeah, I got Chinese, you know. I was just talking about it. Now it materializes. I was talking with Stans, Germany, about Chinese. Did some flying with him now.
Yeah, we were searching for a flight plan to do it today, and I just choose Germany because I'm a German.
You know.
How well models your local airfield then, Andy?
Oh, it's just vanilla scenery, but I'm planning to do it as an add-on airport in the future.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want my home base, you know.
Are we stopping off at yours for a drink then en route?
I don't think so. And they don't have a bar over at this airport. We have to take a car, drive over to my house, get a beer, and then back to the airport, and then to Munich.
Well, you're in a helicopter. You can just land outside your house.
Alright, I gotta mute you. I got my Microsoft calling.
What?
Is your back garden big enough to land a Kodiak?
Negative.
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, I'm living directly beside a forest, and there's I would say 20 meters in a circle, a free place, and I always, when I get a new helicopter, my first thing is to land there to see how I can move it.
Nice. Do you remember you used to be able to buy photo, I think they just called it photorealistic scenery, and it was basically like a flat, you know, satellite image of an area. So you used to get like, I don't know, VFR north of Britain and VFR central Britain, that kind of thing. And,
yeah.
Looked great from about 3,000 feet. As soon as you landed or you were coming in, it was just like a flattened earth.
Yeah, and it was really a bad resolution if you got too near to it. So you needed some height to see it like it should look like.
They were halfway there though, thinking about using satellite imagery, weren't they?
Yes, but but it was really hard because sometimes the auto-gen buildings, you had to turn it off because they were misplaced and stuff was really nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called it in Germany. We just called it a photo wallpaper because it was nothing else.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, by the way, today we have all the 4 cities should be photogrammetry.
Well, like I say, just coming out of Frankfurt then, I was at the airport really impressed with the frame rate for an airport like that. Really impressed. Flying over the city, I don't know about you guys, it dropped a bit, quite a bit, but still not the worst I've seen.
Yeah, I have frame rate issues today, always when I'm streaming. Oh, and now I've got a black screen. What happened?
On the issue of the new SIM coming out next year and whether it's going to be cross-platform, saw an interview, about 10-minute interview with Jörg Newman yesterday, and he was asked that exact same question: will you be able to play multiplayer across the 2 SIMs? And he honestly didn't know the answer, so he said he was going to find out.
Interesting, he didn't know about that either.
Because essentially you're going to split the community, aren't you, if not?
Right.
I mean, the only other thing is that Join FS, I guess, but not everybody's going to want to do that either.
Yeah, all we can do is sit and wait.
It's a lovely day over Germany, but a bit bumpy.
Yeah, but not that bad.
Are you not getting a load of turbulence?
Not really.
Mind you, I rolled the time back as well to midday, so that they reckon that does make a difference now as well, don't they?
Yeah, it could. I have 10 knots, 11 knots side wind from the right.
You on live time?
Yes, sir. But I think I will change it at Stuttgart because the guys want to see something.
I was going to say I've got 15 knots at the moment from the right, and that's about 12 p.m.
Oh no, guys, I lost you all. Great service.
Oh man.
Other guys not flying with us are still there, but you guys are all gone.
Watching a video yesterday on a new flight yoke that's come out that's forced feedback as well. That looks interesting.
Yeah, that's really ridiculous. We had force feedback a decade ago, and nobody really supported it. I think Logitech was one of the guys that really supported it, and so everybody forgot about it. It was so awesome. I don't remember the name of the joystick that I had, but flying with force feedback is on another level.
Yeah, I've never flown with it. I mean, I used to have like the old sort of, I think it was like a Logitech G29 steering wheel or something that, you know, had force feedback, and it's just kind of normal in this day and age, isn't it, really, like you say?
Yeah. I think I had that same wheel. It was awesome.
Oh, I have to correct myself. I think it's 20 years ago they started with force feedback, around 2000s.
I think I read something about a patent issue that's causing the problem.
All right.
So let's see. 7 minutes.
I just heard there's a new helicopter. Was it a 429? Was it that? That's freeware coming out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I need to build up my helicopters again. You're in a bonanza today, Richard.
No, I have a 500E. I thought you had the 500.
Yeah, like I say, I'm going to have to go through and load all the aircraft up again.
Yeah, Richard, these guys just like to reinstall Windows, you know, and the sim.
I was flying the Gazelle just now. It's pretty tricky to fly, but it looks cool, but none of the switches work.
That's a freeware as well?
Yeah, on TO. I downloaded it last night just to try, but it's not worth it.
You do look like you're bumping around there, Chris.
I feel like I'm bumping around, Richard. I'm all over the place. Are you on live time as well?
Not live time. I have live weather, but I set my time to around noon.
Winds all over the place. It was 275, and then it went all the way around. It literally just backed all the way around and then back to 275 again.
Okay, for the helicopter guys, to the left side should be a stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Have you got a link to the stream?
Yeah, just search for Iceman333_ and you will find the stream.
It's on his channel, okay. Yeah, I started the world tour with Iceman. That's how I've got to meet him.
Yeah, I found into I glitched into the world tour, I think 20 months ago now.
Okay. Yeah, you probably flew with us then, yeah. I used to do some of the flight plans, you know, the legs. And then Iceman used to stream for me because I didn't have enough bandwidth.
Yeah, really, I have troubles today. I just get around 20 frames, sometimes up to 30. That's weird.
Yeah.
Normally I got 40 to 50.
Yeah, since I've upgraded, it's a lot better. I can do everything on this PC, even though it's a 4th gen i7, but it's better than a 3rd gen i5. Is anyone using like a motion sim?
No, no.
Oh, okay. And VR?
VR here.
Yeah,
Cool.
here as well, but not if I'm streaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's too much. You can't switch knobs and do things.
Yeah, and you have to take care of for the chat and stuff like this.
Yeah. We'll get there.
So at my position for the helicopter guys is a great stadium to land in.
Speaking of VR, the Ario Vero.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the price.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Talk about competition.
Hey, it's good for the consumer, eh?
Yeah, but it was ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, unfortunately, when they manufacture and you're small, they are expensive because you haven't got the volume. But now that they've got the volume, they can bring it down, which is awesome.
Okay, let's take care for Richard down there.
So do you think that's the one to get? Or is it, do you think like something like that other one that molds to your face that's tiny is the other option?
The big screen?
Yeah.
The big screen.
I'm really curious to see how that works.
I ended up getting the Pimax Crystal. And,
ooh.
It's pretty amazing, but it's heavy. It's just a heavy headset.
Yeah.
And the batteries are an issue. So
okay.
Batteries are supposed to last like 6 hours, and they only last 3 hours. And you're supposed to be able to swap them out within a minute. And every time I pull the battery out, the headset dies. So it's supposed to have some internal batteries that kick in as you're changing the batteries, but mine,
right.
I don't do that, so I have to call the support people about that.
Right.
Uh-oh, too much in the red.
Quite a stadium.
Yeah, it's the new stadiums in Germany are really, I think, overdosed. Yeah, but soccer is a big thing in Germany.
Yeah, they just built a new stadium in Los Angeles area, and I think it was I'm not positive, but it was something like $3 billion to build.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's quite an amazing place, but it is kind of nutty to have that much money going into something like that. I think. I'm not really a sports fan, so.
Yeah, everyone was watching the South African rugby versus Ireland yesterday, and I'm just not a rugby fan either, so I was like, nah, I prefer like single sports, doing it alone, you know?
Right.
So I can't blame my team for failure. Or anybody.
Yeah.
So I downloaded the stuff off FlightSim.to, like the We Love VFR stuff. One of the options was to have the animated smoke, or not to have the animated smoke, and I went with the animated smoke. Do you think that's going to be a killer on this laptop, Bramley?
No, okay.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, sorry, I got problems over here. I sometimes go good under 20 frames per second, and I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
I think you should be fine, Chris. I don't notice any difference at all when I have the smoke going.
You don't? Right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Good thing is, if you notice a problem, you can always turn it off. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, airport. Just saw that.
These airports are done really well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, the once missing airport.
Yep. Still under construction in the sim. Grandma, have you got the Kodiak?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we arrived at the first airport in Stuttgart, Germany. It's Echo Delta Delta Sierra. If you want to join us in the flight, we are flying on the East Asian service, and we are going to take a short break over here, and we'll be right back. So back from the short break. So
photographs should usually back up to a cloud somewhere. You probably have that set. Your
Only if you set it up.
Your documents don't get destroyed, but your downloads directory, your main downloads directory, if you have anything in it, it will be destroyed with a new Windows update. Blew my mind. I had executables that I was counting on reinstalling from that I could not access any longer. And were backed up nowhere.
Yeah, it's a pain.
OneDrive, I thought OneDrive had it probably in its stuff somewhere, but it is not, man. I could not find it anywhere.
So is everybody back? Should we go on with the flight?
Yes.
Sure.
So I didn't make the public aware of anything. I'm sorry, I've been on with Microsoft. I'm looking for...
Okay, so on behalf of Boseda,
Let's go.
Yaman, Booyaka, Runtings.
Fired.
Gone already.
Do you know where Booyaka comes from?
LSD?
Yeah, let me know.
LEG, whatever that
LEG.
is.
West side's massive, east side's massive.
The West Dane's massive.
West Dane's massive.
Yeah, Germany massive.
What's that? Sasha Korenko, whatever his name is.
Sasha Baron Cohen, yeah.
That's the dude. Yeah. LEG.
Did Borat as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Okay, I think I should change the time on the sim. Because it's really getting dark soon. Let's go to 12:30. That's okay. Oh, I'm really hard on frames. I'm dropping down to 11. Bumbo peep.
When I was in Yorkshire, I saw a helicopter busy taking down a big mast for like the radio tower or something. It was pretty cool to see.
Alright, whereabouts in Yorkshire were you?
In like Barnsley.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What kind of helicopter was it?
It was one of those like Coast Guard kind of what is it called?
Starts with an A.
Delphi.
Yeah, look, you know, like the Airwolf kind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's a Belt 222.
Yeah, something like that. Sorry. It was either that or Sikorsky or whatever they want to call it.
Sikorsky.
Yeah,
Sikorsky, yes. That looks similar, or the Bell, one of the two. But it was really cool to see.
Yeah, I thought the downloads directory uploaded to it too. I don't see it.
When I was a kid in Hawaii, there was a Sikorsky, one of the old ones, the bulbous-looking ones.
Yeah.
I was doing some kind of a air conditioner work or something, and they took off from the ground level when I saw them. They were between buildings, and they just went straight up about 15 stories.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
It was kind of what they were doing, and then once they unbolt the section, they just literally fly straight down, drop it off, and go back up again. It was so cool. Like, that's some serious pilot skills, because you don't want that thing to bring you down.
Yeah.
I'm flying over Bethlehem now.
So 80 nautical miles up to Nuremberg, or Nuremberg on English, and it's 39 minutes in the helicopter.
Anyone managed to take a look at these new collections on flightsim.co?
I did. Yes, I did.
Handy, aren't they?
Could be.
I mean, if you want to do a I don't know, a Papua New Guinea flight or an Idaho flight, it groups all the airfields together. I mean, I know you've had that before, but...
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So
normally you'd have
how do I get OneDrive to upload my to synchronize my downloads directory?
You just point it there, like to sync from OneDrive.
From the web page in OneDrive.
Yeah, in OneDrive you set it up, you select the file that you want to sync.
It is working.
Are you running Windows 10 or 11, Iceman?
11.
Oh, that's a pain because you've got to sign in with Microsoft account. I know there's workarounds, but I mean by default you have to sign in. Which that's why I'm still on 10. I don't like being told what I can and can't do.
I know, you're quite the rebel.
Hey, with the cause, you know.
The good news is Grantler helped me clean my my C drive up earlier.
You know, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise after all the headaches.
Yeah, only
quite a
400 gigabytes.
Quite a 5. It was almost 5. It was 480 something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah, because your old Windows was still there, all the old updates and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you need to clean that stuff out, man. Like, I know it's a fresh install now, but sure.
We had a lot of fun the last 2 days, and
that sounds like
I'm done with the game. I'm uninstalling right now.
yeah, was something that we thought a lot.
Okay, that's going to take quite a bit of bandwidth.
Yeah, but if you're longer in flight simulation, you know about these issues. There will be a day that you have to do it all from scratch, and it's gonna be a pain in the back.
So I haven't looked at my logbook in a long, long time.
I've given up with the logbooks.
Now, there is one that's not suspicious at all in the stream. Discord for Growth. What do you think? Do you think he's genuine, guys?
Oh, I somehow feel like you're going to exhibit power.
With great power comes great responsibility, you know that.
Yes, yes, yes. So is it
I
good?
only mod for you, Ice, because women love power. That's all it is.
Is it good or bad? So I have 1,315 hours of flight time.
So your sim is working?
It is. I am updating as we speak.
Okay, wait a minute. I have to do it the Bavarian way. Excuse me.
Damn it, I can't do anything.
When's the last time you heard from Desro?
A long, long time.
Yeah, I hope he's okay, because I know he was sick.
Was he?
Yeah.
I guess I don't remember that. But
Yeah, I had the big C.
Yeah. Be careful what you eat. Really pretty simple.
Yeah. I've cut like sugar
You
out.
were made. From dust you were made. Guys, I'll be right back.
Roger.
There's Lazy Koala and the Bell 407. A helicopter that comes with the sim.
Interesting terrain here. been an interesting flight so far.
Yeah, it's completely different to the US because around the corner there will be a village, a town, or something else. There's not a lot of free space in Germany.
Right.
It's not like in the US, endless fields and stuff.
But sweet, I'm ending the stream. Part 2 is coming up. Adios. Sorry, that was just for my Twitch guys.
Yeah, and you have to remember, Richard, this terrain was colonized much earlier than the US, so everybody took his piece of land and everything is gone.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, in Roman times, this all would have been just woods.
Wow.
I'm back.
Hello, back. How the devil are you?
Oh, it's good to be back.
So you think you will be able to join us on the flight?
At some point, if the downloads get done before the end of the flight, I will. Yes, sir.
Okay, the dogs are calm again.
Unbelievable.
Should be good to fly over. Ooh, that's a tight one.
There's a question. You know, if you ran this through a VPN, let's say, I don't know, this is Southeast Asia server, if you ran it through a VPN of that sort of area, do you think it'd increase the latency or decrease it?
Increase.
Okay. So it'd make it worse, basically.
What's that blackout that I get from time to time? I think it's a cable that I should replace. Yeah, I just took a cable out of my box because Iceman was asking for me to stream today, so maybe I got a broken one. So sorry for this issue. There's Richard in the 500E. And by the way, you can purchase this beautiful H145 Airbus helicopter. It's developed by a high performance group, great guys over there, and they always kept their promises. I was flying through nearly all the beta period of this helicopter, and they always delivered with their updates. It's a great helicopter, and you will get a base package, and you can also get an action pack that will not give you even more models of the H145. It will also give you a mission editor, and you can fly missions with a helicopter, search and rescue missions, transporting missions, and stuff like that, cargo. And it's a lot of fun. You really should have a look into it. It's the best and the most detailed helicopter than you can get, and it's a helicopter, the only helicopter with a working autopilot. So, well done, high performance group.
A lot to go, guys. 54 gig. A lot to go.
Oh, you got a fast line, Iceman.
Yeah, but it's not working very fast. And I know there's a setting in Windows that I can set that needs to be set for those file transfers to go faster and not allow other bandwidth to be taken up while it's doing it. But I haven't set those settings.
Welcome into the stream, AC Animation. Shout outs aren't working at the moment, but hello and welcome.
I'm not real sure why. Oh, well, sure I am. Sure I am, because Grantler doesn't have the shout-out guru put into his stream, into his OBS.
To my defense, I'm not a streamer, Iceman.
Oh, I know. And we've always, disregarded that, but we should get together, and I'll just send you the...
Yeah, it scares me because never touch a running system.
And shout out to It's Blake Bro as well. Hello.
So still 36 nautical miles to go. Flight time of 18 minutes, and we'll be in Nuremberg, Bavaria, Germany.
Oh, some lovely countryside, Grantler.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Home sweet home.
Thousand Sweet Housing? No, that's not. That's house, isn't it? Standby.
No. By the way, the wrist watches or pocket watches were originally founded in Nuremberg.
Oh, right.
And it had
Nice.
not a metal feather to run. It was a pig hair.
Oh, okay. Nice. You learn something new every day, I guess. No way would I have known that pocket watches came from here.
Yeah, if you ever come to Germany, Nuremberg is really a lot of history there. Also a lot of history with the Nazi party. They had a big rally area over there. And a lot of really 400 years of European politics have been orchestrated from Nuremberg Castle.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first thing if somebody were to say, other than before meeting you, of course, if somebody was to say Nuremberg, obviously the first thing you'd think was the Nuremberg rally, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, because it's a really beautiful city with a lot of old walls and towers and stuff like this from the medieval times. And they really rebuilt everything after the Second World War, but because most of this was all destroyed.
Yeah, we used to go to Germany pretty much every Easter for quite a few years. We used to get the boat from England over to down the River Elbe to Hamburg, and then we'd drive down to the Harps Mountains. But never really, can't say I've ever been to this sort of area.
Yeah, the south is really different from the north. It's a different mentality, and the people are really different.
You know, I had a friend who was from around here, and she was telling me about some of the differences that people had. It was interesting.
Yeah, and the problem is the real original Franconian food is way too good. So 30 minutes. And by the way, nowadays there are 3 cities that have nearly grown together. We call it the 3-city triangle. And this is Nuremberg, Fürth, and Erlangen. And maybe Erlangen, somebody knows, you guys know Erlangen because of Siemens and medical science?
Yeah, I heard of the company.
And is Nuremberg the biggest city out of the 3?
Yeah, yes. And there's always a rivalry going on between the cities, especially in soccer and stuff like that. In Nuremberg, because I was living in Nuremberg for many years, we say it stinks in Fürth. But it's a quite nice city as well, Fürth. A lot of small bars and stuff, and good nightlife.
But you'd never tell anyone that came from there, though. Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
Like Manchester and Liverpool, that.
Yeah, same, yeah.
CC is in, but he's muted.
Hi, CC.
And he can't hear us, so we just can see CC.
I think we need a recording of him saying, "Go, go, go."
By the way, I'm now flying over Katterbach Air Force Base, and this is one of the biggest helicopter bases of the US in Germany. A lot of Chinooks there, Black Hawks and stuff. It's Echo Tango Echo Bravo. I think you will fly straight over it if you follow the flight plan.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of grass fields there too.
Yeah, and that's just about 20 miles of my home, and a lot of helicopters are flying over my house all the time. Chinooks, Black Hawks, whatever it comes, CH-53s, Super Stallions, and it's a good place to be for a road ahead.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And especially if the U.S. is going to war, you really can see it, because there will be endless rows of Chinooks and stuff for getting all the material ready over to Ramstein.
Where's Ramstein?
Oh, I think it's near Frankfurt. It was near.
Oh, okay.
I think we passed it.
It's near the Kaiserslautern.
Oh, it's Rheinland-Pfalz?
Ramstein is near Kaiserslautern in Rheinland-Pfalz, yeah.
No, there are not a lot of helicopters, so it's not my airbase.
So I've got a weather preset on. I was getting a bit bored with the blue skies, so I've put I think it's SoFly that do it, a weather preset, and epic high clouds it is. It looks pretty amazing. Well, epic, actually.
Oh, I could have bet as a UK guy you would turn on rain.
Well, I actually put on typical UK day, but I couldn't actually see the runway. Coming up on your 6, Grantley.
Ah, I see you. Yeah, Chris, I really planned to go in the Comanche today, but then Iceman told me that he could not stream, so I chose the helicopter.
No, fair enough. I mean, I'm a bit... the Comanche, obviously after a fresh install, I've got to re-download it again, so that'll be like my 6th time of doing it since buying it.
Yeah, oh.
It's getting close.
Yeah, you should go for an external hard drive or something and save your installers there.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Good idea.
I save everything on a network attached storage, and it's a no-brainer. Iceman asked me for a file yesterday, and I said, give me a second, I have to boot my NAS, and oops, there it is.
No, that's a good idea. I'm just trying to slow down to your airspeed. What you were doing, indicated, or ground.
I'm true airspeed 140, ground speed 149.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but it's only 7.5 nautical miles, 4 minutes to go.
I know, and it'd have been great flying into Nuremberg, and again, can't do it. Well, I can, but I've not got the... it's such a pain in the backside, wiping everything.
Yeah, I know it. I did it dozens and dozens and dozens of times. It was always started with FS9. We had to do it FSX, then on prepared, now on that sim.
It hurts, man. What's the big kind of black tower off to our maybe 2 o'clock?
This was an old radio and television tower. Or is it a big round one, like a skyscraper?
It's like a needle.
Yeah, this is the old radio and television tower. You know, from the time when television was coming over the air, and not through a cable or a satellite.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it.
Yeah, it's owned by Telecom.
Okay.
Really pointy.
And the river that you see there over there is not a river. This is the Rhine-Main-Donau Channel. This is man-built.
It goes into the Rhine, I take it.
Yeah, nowadays you can drive from the Rhine to the Black Sea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It connects Rhine, Main, and Donau. And Donau is the river that flows into the Black Sea. Ooh. This was a hard autopilot disconnect. And normally if you have the scenery installed, you will see a lot of glass houses beside the airport, because this is called the Knoblauchsländle, the garlic land. It's a lot of agriculture activity over there. But it's in the
place smells like. I wonder if the place smells like garlic.
Yeah, but it's not only garlic. It's salad, carrots, everything, and it's sold on the market in Nuremberg, so it's really fresh.
Grandler.
Mic check, please.
Yes, sir. 5-5.
Good, Mike.
Lima Charlie.
Hi guys, how we doing?
Hello, Chris.
Hello. I changed my headset because my other one's driving me up the wall. I'm actually using the one my wife uses for work, so.
Early start this morning, Chris.
I'm sorry?
Early start this morning, Suzuka.
Oh yeah, yeah, the alarm went off and I went, I'll watch it, and I watched 10 minutes and went.
Yeah, that F1's pretty much like that at the moment with Verstappen.
It is, yeah, you're right, yeah. I did a flight into Kathmandu the other day using the G1000. Did a proper approach, automatic, yeah?
Where it steps you down.
Yeah, it's a big circle, you come back on yourself, and then, but it picked it up, and I went, wow, it works. No hands on the machine.
Yeah, you just have to set your altitude restrictions, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't do that. I did that manually. Obviously, looking at the charts, it gives you a waypoint that you've got to be a certain height. And I came in way too high, obviously.
Yeah.
As you do. So do I sound better than normal, or is it about the same?
You sound quite
You
positive.
sound better.
No, I didn't mean how I...
You do sound better.
Yeah, I know. I might have to just ditch my old Bose headphones and get a new one, all-in-one job, you know. And I plugged this straight in, it worked straight away, and didn't ask for any other drivers. Faffing around with trying to get the Bose headphones working, and then the microphone working, which is separate. It's like, oh, I can't do this anymore. So I just asked for a recommendation. Anybody can recommend a good set of headphones with a built-in microphone?
David Clark?
Yeah, besides David Clark, obviously. Yeah, good answer, yeah. Well, you can get those Bose ones. They've got a built-in head. Yeah, I know, yeah, built-in microphone, yeah.
Yeah, they say Sennheisers are really good, but they are also expensive.
I used to have a pair of Sennheisers years ago. They are really good. But my Bose are really good, but they're the old QC2s, I think they are. Really good, but they're just starting to fall apart a bit, you know, after all the abuse I've given them flying.
There comes Chris and the Cody. Oh. So Frank and Richard, do you have Nuremberg Airport as an add-on?
Nope.
Because you guys landed on H1, H2 and H3. These are really the helipads.
Oh, I just saw a big square and I thought, oh.
Yeah, there's another way, another one. On the way to the runway, but not on our short side. If you go up more to the airport building to the left, there's the fourth. It's got 4 helipads. We got 4 helipads in Nuremberg.
Cool.
You know what it looks like before Grandma and what it looks like now on the stock scenery? They've not done that much of a bad job on it, to be honest.
Yeah, but the tower is ridiculous. We have such a pretty tower. I don't know if they updated it.
No, standard.
So we landed at Nuremberg Airport. We just have one airport to go. And let's have a little break. So we take a short break here, guys.
Okay. See you in a few.
Alright, boss.
I'm great.
I've heard you. I was just going to say you beat me to it. You swine.
Yeah.
So let's go on the last flag to Munich. So
Next
on
thing
behalf
I'm gonna have to.
on behalf of Beseda,
Let's go.
ja man, run things. CC?
I'm in the air. Air.
Ah, gone already.
She's already gone. So I know everybody else set this when Captain Carl taught us how. Does anybody else have their delivery optimization set in Windows? I thought, Richard, you did.
No.
Did you didn't set that way back when Captain Carl told us how to do it?
No.
thought you did.
No, I don't even, I wouldn't know how to do that at all.
Grantler, you didn't do that? No, I'm talking about months ago. Captain Carl came in and said that he knew a way to make the background downloads go faster. And that was in order to do that, you had to limit, because a lot of people don't realize, as long as you're connected, they can, other people, other PCs on the internet can download from your computer. Right, I'm trying to reset that so that it's giving me less. Yes, I'm there. So, what is the settings? Absolute bandwidth is shut off, and then there is a percentage that we gave the measured bandwidth against the update source. So it limits how much bandwidth is used for downloading updates in the background, and limits two different radio buttons. Limits how much bandwidth is used for downloading updates in the foreground. And I forget what that, whether you draw the slider all the way down.
I have to check it. Oh, Chris, by the way, we are now flying over that rally grounds. You will see a big coliseum that looks like a horseshoe, and a few small lakes beside it. And this is the rally ground.
All right, okay. I'm going to miss that, because I can see it on the stream, actually. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, and that this big road you can see on the right on the stream there, this is a road that this guy built also for parades.
You built for what?
Parades, when they march, and music and flags.
You know, parades.
Oh, parades, sorry, I misheard you. Parades, right, okay.
For marching bands.
Well, it might be bad history, but it's still history, I guess.
Yeah, it is, and it's good to live around this area, so it never will happen again.
So you're on the last flag already?
Yes, sir.
We're going to Echo Delta Delta Mike, right?
Yep, Munich.
Thank you, sir.
München.
Gladbach.
Nein, München. Ü.
München.
You know, I used to speak to München radar before they passed you over to Wien radar.
Is that right after Arkansas?
Oh, and by the way, Chris, just a little hop over to Innsbruck.
No, do you remember me and you did the flight there not so long ago, maybe a year ago?
Yeah, I could have been, but it was a different route.
Yeah, we went, we did Nuremberg to Innsbruck. I was in the 737, you were in the 145. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Innsbruck is always worth a shot.
And I would absolutely love the Orbex scenery if it didn't have static aircraft. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, I never understood why they didn't change it and give you an option to get rid of them. Don't ask me.
There's a streamer, I think he's called British AvGeek, and he actually started a petition.
Yes, I know that. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Kind of died a death, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, they should listen to their customers.
And flightsim.to, you can get a lot of different. You can get a lot of different kind of static removal, aircraft static removal on there, but unfortunately, Innsbruck's not one of them.
Yeah, but you get some good additions to the airport extensions, like the helicopter pad for the police and the Hems station.
Well, the one I like about the Orbex one is that it's got the church, you know, the turning point for the 0 to 8 circle to land. It's like your reference point, isn't it, on the circle to land?
Yeah, and this is really fun in a full-size simulator.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. Oh yeah, I can see that the rally now, the ground where they have the rallies. That's pretty epic.
Yeah, it was a lot of concrete and stone, so they thought it would not be a good idea to blow everything up, so they just blew up all the signs and signatures.
So what's the stadium near it then? There's like
yeah, that's Nuremberg. That's a soccer stadium, and beside the soccer stadium, there's an ice hockey stadium as well.
Oh, okay. Right. So basically, Lucas plays this on. What would you call it? Like it's on the cloud gaming, and there's never any problem with frame rates. There's no problem with the place looking like a melted mess or anything like that. It's always perfect.
Yeah,
my
because
hope this new sim is that when they start putting a lot of it into the cloud, my hope is that you're not going to start getting frame rate drops around like photogrammetry.
Yeah, let's hope so. But he's on Xbox, right?
Yeah, but you should see what London looks like. I mean, London looks amazing. I mean, you fly around London on my sim, and it's like a post-apocalyptic world.
World War IV, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you ask Trump, a second World War never happened.
Gee, I never heard him say that.
No, he was on a rally and he gave a speech and he said, "Oh, Joe is so bad. He will lead us in World War II."
It's about right, isn't it?
See a lot of wind turbines.
Where's your house then, Grantley? You see, that's just because he doesn't want to put the kettle on and feed 30 people. I don't know.
Run away.
To the right, you say. Let's go.
If you ever come to Germany, Chris, just let me know.
Absolutely.
And you'll be somewhere else.
No.
Just leave the cockpit plugged in.
So Flo now has a prediction and landing rate meter.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Iceman, I bet I would not use it. Then we always have proof that you just smashed your skids.
Yeah, well.
Is that a widget or is it something built in?
Flow Pro.
Oh, it's got it built in to Flow Pro?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
BC.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
I was just looking behind me there. I thought, well, I left him 10 minutes ago. Let's see if I can slow down for him. And you're 20 miles ahead of me.
Sorry, boss. Sorry.
Oh, bad frame rates. Ah, what happened to my sim?
Okay.
Yeah, so that departure was quite interesting, Chris. I had to pull it up on Navigraph first to see what it looked like, and then you just find the same numbers and put them in.
What's that?
That approach into Kathmandu.
Yeah, the one I did. It was
very. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I think it was like FS9. I think I last did that approach. It was in a 757. I remember it stepping down over the mountains and dropping you into the. It's like a valley, isn't it? It pretty much drops you down.
It is. It's a circle going anti-clockwise, and you go basically past the airport, and then back on yourself, and then down.
Well, the one I did, it drops you literally in over the mountains, and it's a straight-in approach. And I remember following the charts and saying, right, like 30 DME dropped to, I don't know, 9,000. I remember it being perfect.
Yeah. And the departure to Lukla is the same way out, but you're actually doing a clockwise departure.
That's right, yeah.
So circling out, gaining the altitude as you get through the area. Very clever.
I feel a Kathmandu to Lukla flight coming up at some point then.
Ethan?
Yeah, in this case I would go in the H125.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I think it's still the A-Star holding the record for the highest landing on Mount Everest.
The 125? Yeah.
Yeah, the A-Star.
It was on the summit as well, wasn't it?
That's right. It's right at the top. I mean, he said, I watched a video the other night, and he said he was right at the limit. Couldn't go any higher.
Hello, Captain Carl.
What's happening?
You are exactly who I needed to talk to.
Hello, Captain Carl.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh,
here I am. What's going on?
Well, I had to do a complete reinstall of Windows.
Oh, that's
so
scary.
what
yes,
It's almost over. The worst of it is over. We've really to the point where I need you to talk me back through. Would you like me, Grandler? Let me take him down to sending assist so we don't interrupt the stream.
Do whatever you want. Do you need a room? Should I book one?
Oh, not the same one we always use. Get another one.
I'm sure they do discounts on group bookings.
Stop it.
Mr. Lova Lova.
Zero 08 left and 08 right is the choice of landing here, guys.
We don't need no stinking runways.
Yes, but if we're doing it properly, like an ILS approach, Chris.
Okay, we've got some frequencies for me, please.
Okay, H is at 123.130.
Oh, could you say that properly? You'd get kicked off of that simply, that.
123.130.
Thank you.
What did I say before?
I've forgotten it.
123.130.
123, that's not an ILS.
No, that's the ATIS. I'll come back with you with that in a minute, so hang on.
Well, you don't need no stinking ATIS.
Okay, 08 is 109.5. Heading 080.
And by the way, for the helicopter guys, to the right we are passing Donauwörth. That's the home of the H145. And also to the right is Echo Tango Sierra November Neuburg Air Base. This is the air base where I served as a sergeant in the Air Force.
Oh wow, okay. Chris, your start of the approach is at Magat, M-A-G-A-T. Your altitude will be 5,000 feet.
Thank you. And 09, you said?
No, 08.
The course, 080?
Yeah. If you want to do it properly, go into Mike, M-I-Q, and then start a... Oh, no, don't bother. Just do the... Get to Magat at 5,000 feet and head 080.
Airfield elevation, please.
Is... Forgot to zoom out, sorry.
1468.
I got 1467. Thanks, thank you, bud. Thank you.
So, Grantler, you think they represented your area here pretty well?
Yeah, really. They did a great job.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah, but Munich is really hard on a low end or mid end system. You really need a high end system to get all this big photogrammetry on the airport and stuff.
Yeah, I was even having some problems with Nuremberg. A lot of stuttering.
I got that at Frankfurt. not so bad at Nuremberg.
Yeah, it's hard to my system. I'm around 20, but sometimes I will fall down to 11, 12 frames.
Well, this is a good test to me now, so I'm flying over a load of chimney stacks with smoke coming out of them.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you could see that.
It looks like the smoke's actually possibly going the same way as the wind as well, which is pretty cool. I don't know whether that's a coincidence or not.
Yeah, guys, but sadly we are a little bit early in Munich. The Oktoberfest is just coming up soon.
So I'm starting at NDB Mike India Quebec at 5,000 to run 226 at 5,000.
Say what?
Mike India Quebec NDB is the start of the run.
All right, okay. Oh, you would love the
bombing run. Go on, Chris. Sorry.
You would love the 737.
Right now I'm passing the Manching Air Base, and this is a very special airbase because it's there where they test all the system, where the Eurofighter was tested and stuff.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, you'd love it, CC, like shooting all the approaches in a 7.3.
I like flying at 150 knots.
Well, it's a good landing speed for a 7.3.
I'm flying at 150. Okay, I'm 2.8 miles out from India, Quebec. About to head 226.
Yeah, it looks good that actually, Richard. Absolutely smooth as butter as well.
Great.
I can only assume that's because I've just re-downloaded the whole sim though, I'm assuming.
What, on your PC?
Yeah, it's got rid of all the nasty stuff.
I actually moved my whole sim to my 1.3 terabyte internal SSD. So that if I need to rebuild it, I've already got the community and the other folders there, and I just rename them and it changes it all straight away, rather than have to download the whole thing.
Yes, I've learned a valuable lesson in re-downloading the whole sim. That was it.
Yeah, so I've actually got it all backed up anyway, so if it ever crashes again, I just start the download and then stop it, rename the community folder and the other one, and then it's good to go straight away.
Yeah, good idea.
But I needed obviously the extra space so I can have two big drives at the same time.
Yeah, I really think the low frame rates are coming from loading in the photogrammetry scenery of Munich.
Well, this has been really interesting terrain. Lots of variety.
Yeah, now it looks really flat if you're flying down south over this area, but soon you would see the Alps in far away. It's just a little hop to get into the Alps from here.
Yeah, I see on the horizon what looks like mountains.
Yeah, these are the Alps.
Oh, cool.
Into Austria.
Oh, I can see them. Yeah, I'm looking at my my map, my terrain map, which is relative to me, and wow, that is a lot of red.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh no, down to 9. Uh-oh. Oh no. So 10 nautical miles, 5-minute flight time to Munich, and we still have 30 minutes of spare fuel left, but
How's
we
the
already
turbulence,
run
Chris?
on reservice.
Yeah, I went on a weather preset before, and it's good now. Like I said, I've gone with epic high clouds. It looks really good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have to check that turbulence setting on mine because I don't experience as much as I think I should be. So
Yes, the last update, it basically set it to off for everybody as default.
Oh, okay. Then that's the reason.
CC, what have you given it me for? 08 left or 08 right?
It's got 08.
Pardon?
Hang on.
IMNE is the designator.
Yep, INME, yeah.
Yeah, is that 08 left, 08 right?
I think it's 08 left. You can see a 08 right. Yeah, 08 left, sorry.
Thank you.
So I need to be at 5,000 at Maggot.
Oh, this approach
From
will
wireless
be
frequency at
no fun with
109.5.
this frame
080.
rates.
I'm going to join a bit shorter than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, you'd love like shooting approaches in an airline. Because I've noticed you're into your, you know, what height you need to be or what altitude you need to be at a certain intersection or waypoint.
Well, I've got the Navigraph subscription, so which is really good. So all those paper things I had before, they've all gone now because it's like I had a whole folder full of them. Now I never use them.
No, I know. Just thinking, you know, flying a 7.3 down into an approach in some filthy weather, it's pretty cool.
Got to relearn the 7, but I will do. I will. So anyway, when I get on the, is it approach or localizer? Is it? Oh, can I remember? Is it approach or localizer, Chris?
What for? For hitting the button? Approach?
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't think there is a localizer button, is there?
Well, there is on my loop deck. So sorry.
Where is it?
On my loop deck.
I'm seeing if there's one on here. No, it's only approach anyway, yeah, approach. Capture the glide slope as well there.
Yep, B2.
CC, you're well too high there. Are you on the glide slope?
Stand by.
Standing by.
I'm way off. Sorry.
Where are you going?
Going around, buddy. Going around.
Hello, Johnny Kaput.
I just froze.
Can't see you.
No, I'm frozen, but sorry.
You can see another airport to the south, Grantley. Where would that be? About 10 miles to the south.
Let me check it because I shut down my little nav map because I hoped I'd get a little bit more performance, but no chance.
Oh, it's okay. Don't matter. Don't matter.
Yeah, I've lost everything. It's all hung on me.
Oh man.
Illegitimate child.
You have to explain that one.
It starts with bass and then ends in tard.
Okay.
I'm going to do a restart. Sorry, guys.
Well, we're at a destination anyway, to be fair.
All right, we're going to meet up during the week, Chris. Do that Kathmandu Lukla flight in something silly.
Mate, any chance of me meeting up during the week and having spare time at the moment, probably zero. But if I do get any spare time, I will definitely give you a shout. If not, I'll have to just do it on a Saturday or something if you want.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So,
yeah,
Chris, have you been talking about Echo Tango Sierra Echo?
Possibly. It's got, you know, like the rabbits, the lights, the approach lights. You could just see them as I was turning on to final then.
Yeah, it's another airbase. That's Erding
right.
airbase.
Okay. Gotcha.
All the air bases in Germany start with Echo Tango, and
Right.
the big airports start with Echo Delta.
Yeah, because I just thought Echo Delta was just standard, but then obviously not for air bases.
Nope. Yeah.
I don't know what they're like in the UKCC, do you? You know, like Bryce Norton and stuff.
Oh, yeah. We get a 400M flying over quite regularly at high altitude.
But in terms of the ICAO code, is it like Echo Golf?
Give me a second, hang on.
Off to your left, Richard.
Yep, I see you. Trying to escort you.
Thank you very much.
Stop it.
And I'm now at the airport, and I'm up to nearly 40 frames per second. That's ridiculous.
Did you do anything different?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Yeah, Bryce Norton is ETVN, Echo Golf, Victor November.
What is it, sorry?
Echo Golf, Victor November.
Okay, so it is an EG still then?
Oh, lordy, I just got rolled over by an Airbus.
Saw that. Is that FSLTL?
No, as you can see, this is a multiplayer. Oh, it's an Airbus.
Oh, it's an A319.
319, yeah.
Serenzaro.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. Ralph Benson is Echo Golf Uniform Bravo.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you'd think it'd be like Germany, really, where they've got a different sort of ICAO standard, if you like.
Sure.
So, is everybody at the airport so I could end the stream?
Oh, I wasn't watching it, sorry.
I think so, yeah. I think it was just such a big airport, everybody's miles away from each other, but I think we're all here.
Okay, so we are at the final airport. Thanks for watching Iceman's stream. We are flying again on Wednesday and Thursday on the World Tour. So if you liked the flight, just come back on Wednesday or Thursday. To all the guys, was a pleasure. Thank you for the flight. Thank you for supporting Iceman. And Chris, could you do a rate for Iceman?
Yep, stand by.
Yeah, just shut down your aircraft. All eyes on you.
See you guys on Wednesday. Take care. Have a good week.
Yeah, have a good one, Cece.
Yeah, Chris, if you want to give me a flight, give me a shout. And you too, Richard.
Yeah, take care.
Will do, mate.
You too. Take care.
Cheers, Chris.
Bye-bye.
Right, let's see who we've got. There's some guy called Granley who's got one viewer.
This is the guy who wants to stop the stream.
Shadow Display Steam, yeah, that was good, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't rated them for a long time.
Raiding now.
So, bye-bye.